For this assignment, I wanted to talk about TPACK, technological, pedagogical, content knowledge. So TPACK in education is really interesting, especially after I learned about it and how it integrates so many aspects of education. So first of all, content. Content's talking about what to teach, the teacher's knowledge about the subject matter, how to study the topic, and content definitely varies from subject to subject. So an educator implementing TPACK definitely wants to know the content and making sure they understand what's actually going on. In pedagogy, that's the how to teach. This is talking about processes and practices. Teachers actually know how to reach students, also understanding how students learn. Each student is definitely different, and especially with TPACK, when you're integrating technology with pedagogy and content, you need to know how students are going to react. Also, classroom management skills. Not every class is going to be perfect little angels, and so you have to know how to handle that. Also, lesson planning and student assessment. You have to know what you're going to assess students and find out and determine where they're at. Last but not least of TPACK is technology, actually implementing technology into the class. So working with technology tools, resources, you have computers, tablets, even students using their cell phone, looking at, even if you get down to the nitty gritty, looking at pen and paper, students actually doing something than just sitting there. Also, with technology, adapts to change with such a formative technology. And also by applying it can be very productive. So TPACK, this is bringing technology into the classroom. A lot of times, teachers, principals, etc., look at technology as completely separate from teaching and learning. They a lot of times look at it as a distraction, and it can be. I give you that. In 2006, Dr. Mishra and Kohler created TPACK, or at least the design for the TPACK framework. And again, this is content, pedagogy, and technology fused together. That nice balance between that. And this helps to prepare students for the 21st century. And since then, TPACK has definitely gained a lot of popularity. Now, with TPACK, you're always shooting for this nice little central area right here, balancing pedagogy, the how to teach, content, what to teach, and also bringing in technology. I've seen a lot and heard a lot about teachers that will implement technology, and technology, unfortunately, takes over their classroom, where a teacher will literally go in, students will be in front of the computer, and the students just go through the assignment. The teacher's not really interacting, mainly answering questions. But the true TPAC is that nice balance because you have to have those teachers that can actually teach. And my closing thoughts, TPAC definitely will help prepare researchers, educators, and students for the 21st century by having that nice balance, bringing in technology and helping students develop that. Also helping educators develop their technological know-how and literacy. But also educators can definitely be those leaders and help those students by showing that example. And especially if teachers have a hard time with technology, students see them persevere through that. Also, big thing with TPAC and bringing in technology along with the pedagogy and content, they really see that technology changes very quickly, and it also is troublesome because they're also worrying about every other aspect of teaching. Also, some of them believe that software is designed for business, not for education. Lately, there's a lot of different things I've been looking at technology in the classroom, especially digital platforms. They have a whole bunch of different ones. Classcraft. I mean, you have Classroom Dojo for younger kids. There's a lot of different things that technology can help with kids. It doesn't take over the classroom, and the teachers can still be teachers. Also, teachers feel that technology needs to be separate. So overall, TPAC is something that I really want to implement, especially coming in with my dissertation, looking at doing gamification in the classroom, but more importantly, helping teachers bring in technology into the classroom. So, but TPAC, something that, since coming back to school, I've learned about, but I've really enjoyed it. And it's something that can help any teacher and help the student prepare for everyday life. Most jobs you have to have some kind of ability to run technology. Whether, I mean, you're a construction worker, you need to be able to read plans. Sometimes they have them digitally. Uh, And working at a fast food restaurant anymore, some of those computers are ridiculous. And then also further on, having an office job or even up to computer science and computer programmers, which definitely have to have technology. But the big thing about TPAC that I want to emphasize again, I know I have several times, is that it's that balance. It's that balance between teachers knowing the content, teachers being those great teachers that know how to reach students and know how to actually teach, and then also teachers integrating the technology that they have. And so that's it for me on TPAC in education.